Hello my treasures, it's time to slime our way to victory with Sludge Warlock. This deck has been recently buffed. Popcorn no longer discounts each individual card by 1, but instead by 2, making this an incredibly strong deck now in the new meta of Showdown in Badlands. The basic idea behind this deck is we're going to be shuffling a bunch of copies of Barrel of Sludge to the bottom of the deck, which do now 4 damage apiece instead of 3, then using things like Steam Cleaner to wipe them all out, or if we add a bunch to our hand, using Tome Tampering to shuffle them into the deck, then we can finish those off with Steam Cleaner, allowing us to easily OTK our opponent. Now for the Mulligan guide, a key combo to look out for is Sludge on Wheels plus Defile. This allows you to get quite a few copies of Barrel of Sludge at the bottom of your deck and in your hand. Outside of this, you're going to be looking for early game minions such as Disposal Assistant. And finally, you're going to be looking for the Excavating package so you can try to sneak out a snake here or there. Now with that all being said, let's look at some game. Okay, time for a game against Rogue. Let's see what they have in store for us today. All right, let's get rid of Steam Cleaner. Steam Cleaner would have been really funny to keep, especially because we do have the Sludge and Defile combo. This does also rely on our opponent playing down a lot of really cheap minions. Okay, they're going to be Excavating Rogue. Now, that's a deck that I may or may not do Friday. We'll see. We shall see. Or Sunday or Saturday. Whenever I have it in the schedule. I think as much... Oh, I have a unique twist for it. So we might still do it. Okay, let's just pop this real quick. Because I know a lot of people are going to be talking about it like day 1 or this week. But I decided to go with this just because I really wanted to use the signature rare on Popcar. I forgot I had it, to be honest. Which is the main reason why I wanted to use it. I also really wanted to do something with CNE and Ma and Pa. But I honestly think the buffs aren't big enough to make those cards work as well. Like, I would love for it to work enough, but I just don't think it'll be enough. Okay. We slam this down. This makes it into a 3, and then we get the perfect count for this. We're also going to use these coins just to give us some space. Probably actually didn't need to. We can also hero power here too. We're up to what, like 5 in deck? And then we have Steam Cleaner. Oh, that feels so nice. Then we just have to like top deck good old fashioned Tome Tampering, and then we're good to go. Okay. That really doesn't matter too much. Oh, the Defile number 2 is funny. I'm trying to math out like what would give us... Well, we actually don't have enough mana for what I was really thinking about doing, but we're gonna do it like this. Okay. Well, we're burning a card. Not really when we want to burn, but you know. Okay, so Scorpion might be... I can't tell if that card got nerfed or buffed. It's one of those cards that I want to say it got nerfed, right? But like, okay, so none of the... We can pop. Let's use Pop Garb. This might be a little bit of a mistake. I know we're missing... I don't know. I just wanted to draw some cards and I don't want to burn any cards. The good news is they didn't have enough damage. The bad news is I think we have to use Steam Cleaner here or we die. So, you know, I don't want to clean these minions out, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Wow. Got them down from 30 HP to 14. And the sad thing is, if they had no minions on board, we would have had lethal there too. Alright, so what do we need as a top deck? As long as they don't slam down a bunch of minions, we should be fine. I would love to see Tome Tampering. Tome Tampering would be really nice. Oh no. Please don't steal Tome Tampering. That's legitimately the only spell that I don't want them to take. And we won't be able to know because it doesn't show me on the sidebar. Okay. I'm going to start with this. Let's go with Scoundrel. Come on, Scoundrel. Hey, let's go! Is this lethal? I don't think it technically is, but we draw 4, so we could find lethal again. Come on. Wham, bam. Do damage. There we go. GG. All right, time for a game against Mage. Let's see what they have in store for us today. Oh, this opener, not really my favorite one in the world. Going to get rid of one of the Furnace Fields. Probably could have got rid of the second one, but I do like it having it just in case we get something like Tome Tampering early on. Also worth mentioning, I almost included Fizzle in this list because it would be incredibly good card in combination with Tome Tampering. The problem is space, to be honest. I'm just going to pass it back. Okay, now if we could get a Defile, that would be really, really cool. I know we probably won't, at least not this early on. Oh, also this version was still using the Crazed Conductor. I think I ended up cutting it for the Crescendo, which is something that I originally had in the list also, but then I cut it for something else. I don't remember what the other thing that I cut for the Crescendo. So this version might actually have the Crescendos in it. Oh, actually, no. This list didn't have Steam Cleaner and Tome Tampering in it before I added them back into the list. Found out that Crescendo actually is just a pretty decent card to have no matter what, to be honest. Ooh, that's a good top deck too. All right, this should force them to, well, actually, never mind. I was going to say it should force them to hero power into our minion, but hero powering into the minion doesn't actually do anything, so. I will say though, the balance change they... Immolation, hey, that actually helps us so much. If I randomly generated that card, I would not, I repeat, not use it against this deck. It just seems like a big mistake because you don't know how many sludge I have in hand or other cards that I really want to discard. Okay, they're gonna armor up. Honestly, that wasn't that bad of a play. That actually is a pretty good play. Okay, let's put down the Cobalt Miner, get a random card. Ooh, that's interesting. We could double coin and then get the Drill Fist out. That does increase the bodies on board, so it decreases the chance that we'll actually hit the sludge without attacking into something first. Perfect. Okay, freeze an enemy. Are they going to get... Oh, they got rid of one. That's fine. Not really the best 2 cost to get there. We'll slam down Wasteman or Remover and then slam down these 1 cost just to slam them down. This should discard at least 2 barrels of sludge, I think, if I remember right. Oh, no, 3. So they're down to 22. And then we discard a bunch of others because we had a bunch in hand that they lit up in flame. I don't want them to gain too much armor, but the Defile that we have in hand actually clears out this board pretty easily. Also kind of depends on what we top deck here too. And what they randomly generate off of the 2-4. Oh, Steam Cleaner would have been nice like a turn ago. Yeah, let's wipe out the board as much as humanly possible. This should get oh, that's actually probably what we would have preferred out of that pool, to be honest. Is that pool 1 or, I mean, 2 or 3 cards? I can't remember. It's 3 cards, right? Because there's the mole, there's that, and then there's also there's a third one that I can't. Oh, the dragon. The dragon. Okay, ETC might be a little bit too late. I don't know what you'd be trying to grab out of ETC. Oh, smokestacks. Interesting. I feel like no matter what we do here, it is going to look really, really bad. We're just hoping they don't draw into Sif. Sif would be a problem, but hopefully they don't. Also worth mentioning, if we somehow did manage to get both smokestacks off, or one smokestack, we would have been... Oh, Tome Tampering. Not really a card that I want to see gone from the bottom of the deck, because there was really... Oh, no. Please backfire a lot. That's what I'm begging of you. Come on. Come on. Solid alibi. I hate seeing it. At least this early. Oh, goody. Okay. One free damage, which is nice. We also do heal, which is also good. Again, I probably should have used the 2 smokestacks there, to be honest. But there are 2 cards that are going to be destroyed here, which is good. Oh, Popcar. I'm probably butchering that or card's name. We really shouldn't put this down, but we could. What are the chances that they actually have something to deal with it? Oh, we also... There's a few reasons why this is really, really bad of an idea to do. First off, we don't have Tome Tampering still in the deck, so we can't randomly just get it. The plus side is they should be low enough where most minions are going to have a... Actually, they'd have to be a little bit lower. I'm curious if they have a way to deal with Popgar. Okay, Voltron Prime. That could deal with him, depending on where each hits. Okay, it hit our face, which in this case is actually probably the best choice. For us, at least. Reverbs. But they don't have a way to deal with it. Okay. Like, I don't mind them using that, but I think it's time to pop off here, I guess. We get the snake. Probably didn't even need the snake, to be honest, because we can have a barrel of fun with all these barrels of sludge. And it's just going to be GG from here. All right, time for a game against DK. Let's see what they have in store for us today. This opener isn't the best, but it isn't the worst either. I'm going to get rid of the 2 4-cost cards, keeping Assistant. Okay, this looks a lot better than it did before. Ooh, 40 cards. So it's probably blood. We do have actually pretty good curve here, though. I will say that. Okay, Forge. Trying to remember what Forge cards DK runs. The main one is Watcher on the Sun, right? Or Watcher of the Sun. It's also interesting to me that the Watcher who is called Raw Din doesn't have the stereotypical raw head, right? Probably because there is a Watcher who is called Raw Jin or something like that and does look like the Egyptian sun god. Okay, this board still doesn't look that bad. School teacher. Oh, actually going to get rid of the 1 HP minions, maybe. It'd be a lot funnier if they attacked into the sludge. I mean, they have to try to get rid of that as quickly as possible, right? Defile would be really nice right about now, though. All right, let's put down the tram operator. Pop that. Use smoke screen or whatever it's called. Ooh, 3 damage to... I don't think we do the 3 damage this turn. Let's just go face. Oh, we definitely could have easily got rid of the 4/4, but I'm not too worried about how much damage they have on board. Okay, Watcher of the Sun. So I was right. Heart Strike, which is going to hit the 2/1. That's fine. Would be really cool if we saw Tome Tampering right about now. We do have 3 discards in hand for direct damage. And then we also do have the draw 4, basically. But we'll use Collapse to collapse their board. And we can glow our... Well, actually, let's not glow our way to victory. Slam down this Exploring Trog. I'm going to explore some sludge in this game. Oh, as long as they don't get additional copies of Patchwork, we should be fine. Right now, it doesn't really matter too much, but like later on it could. Oh, that actually could be bad. Oh, sludge on wheels, sludge on wheels. A sludge of fun on some wheels. All right, buff everything else up. We're giving them a few minions and then a few heals. And this is a 40 card version, so it'll heal twice. But we can't clear out the board. Going to hero power. That might be a... Oh, steam cleaner. Please don't have patchwork. Please don't have patchwork. It's turn 7. They could. Oh, dirty rat. Actually, dirty rat does... Oh, never mind. I was going to say dirty rat does make them want to get rid of our board. There's the vampiric blood. So they're up to 40. Okay. Let's draw a card. Defile is an interesting card to get there, my friend. I'm trying to math, like, what we have to do. Okay, there's... Oh, well, actually, never mind. The math is good. We clear out the board. We put a bunch of cards at the bottom of the deck. We won't be able to do anything with them right now, but in a little bit we should be able to. And take 4 damage just so we don't burn a card. Okay, Sunwell. That doesn't really answer much. At least I hope it doesn't answer much. Okay, 2 additional minions. Oh, thank you, game. It is so nice to see Patchwork go bye-bye. All right, so how do we want to do this? There's a few options we have. We could use Feel, but I think it would be a lot funnier if we use Steam Cleaner. Gets rid of both minions. That's 1 damage, 2 damage, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we are close to lethal. Let's draw a few cards. Smokestack. And there's the Tome Tampering. Okay, so as long as they don't have a bunch of minions, we have the OT... Well, not really the OTK. The 2TK? Or the TTK, I guess it would be. Of course, they have a bunch of heals. Out of all the cards they could have randomly generated off of Watcher of the Sun or Sunwell, it had to be that of all cards. At least they're not having that many minions on board. All right, so in hand... Okay, so they're at 21. In hand, we have... I think we have lethal. Because that's 20. Then 4 times 5 is 20, right? That's perfect lethal. So it should just be GG from here. We're having a barrel of fun with this game, I think. Oh, Popcar would have been cool, too. All right, now that we're through the games, let's discuss my final thoughts of the deck. So, I was actually shocked of how well this deck felt after the recent balancing changes. The one thing I will mention, however, it does feel like this deck is still missing 1 additional sludge generating card. Outside of that, though, this deck feels incredibly strong. Overall, just increasing the damage on Barrel of Sludge by 1 allows you to actually easily get rid of a lot of minions on your opponent's board without having to waste that many sludges on those minions and be able to easily hit your opponent's face. This also means in combination with Silver Moon Arcanus, each sludge is going to do 6 damage, which makes it incredibly easy to OTK. So if you've been looking for something to use the sludge mechanic within Warlock, this is the perfect deck for you. It feels incredibly strong and is an easy recommendation for you all to try out. But like always, if you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, subscribe, and until next time, bye bye.